Hi guys, it's Kryptic with Kryptic Gaming Network, and welcome to the third episode of Gamer Parent Lifestyle. This is my pride and joy, little Kryptic baby. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Alright guys, I'll be back here in just a second on in-game audio. Alright guys, I'm back. I just wanted to take this moment to begin with by saying welcome to episode 3 of Gamer Parent Lifestyle. This episode is Midnight Launches is what we'll be talking about. Now, I do want to take a moment and say thank you to all the support I've seen for the last video uploaded on this channel, which was Do You Even COD episode 2. Greatly appreciate all the interaction on that video. Now, for us gaming parents, let's talk about midnight launches. Now, that sounds kind of like a living contradiction, doesn't it? You're a parent. You're a gamer, so midnight launches don't exist for you anymore. That's wrong. That's literally wrong. It doesn't matter if you're a parent or not, single parent or not. There's ways to do anything. If you put your mind to it and you manage your time right, you can do anything. But you do have to understand, though, that if you are a single parent, that if you are going to do a midnight launch, you're going to be tired the next morning. And that's just part of it. Now, let me tell you how I manage midnight launches. Now, I am not a single parent. I have an amazing wife who helps me out with raising the kids. She's a very involved mother. Best mom I know. But, at the same time, I need to do my job too as their dad. Doesn't matter if there's midnight launch or not. Sometimes there's a midnight launch and she has to work the next day. So it's still on me to take care of the kids. Alright? So how do you handle that? I'll tell you how I do. And you guys can take this as advice. Do what I do. Do some of what I do. This is how I handle it. First off, be aware of the time frame you're going to have. If you know that you've got to work the next day, or if you got to take care of the kids next day, understand that, number one, you're a parent. So midnight launches playing till 6 or 7 a.m. if you're a single parent, that's not going to happen. It's not. You got other responsibilities now. I'm just saying that flat out and being honest and not trying to ruffle any feathers or offend anybody, but that's just part of it. 6, 7 a.m., that's not happening. Now, starting at midnight and playing until 1, 2, maybe even 3. Okay, I've pulled 12-hour shifts of having to actually do something and be involved in something on 3 or 4 hours of sleep. Alright? So, I'd say a good way to manage it is midnight launches. Try not to play past 3:30, people. You're giving yourself till 6:30, 7 o'clock to get some sleep. Maybe 7:30. All depending on when you get to bed. Just manage it like that. Now, how do you get this to work out in your favor? You sit there and you go, oh my gosh, but what about this, Kryptic? What about that? You know, how do you handle all that other stuff? You know, like, what if the game has a day one patch? What if the game has to install? How do you handle that? I'm going to tell you how I do it. How I prioritize my time the best being a parent with midnight launches. Now, this isn't going to work for you people who love to have the physical copy, the case, the booklet, or the people who have to have the collector's edition that have the extra stuff with it. But for the people that just want the game, this is going to work beautifully for you. And this is honestly going to help everybody. Even if that isn't you, it's going to help you adjust to the next generation of consoles. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Those are several years away. Yeah, they are. But if you start adjusting now, it's going to make your life a lot easier. Because whether we like to admit it or not, the next generation of consoles are not going to have a CD drive in them, a disc drive. There's not going to be any physical games anymore. They're going to move away from that. It's going to be digitally only. They're going to be online-only consoles. If you don't have internet, they're going to be useless. Just the direction gaming is going. But this is how I do it, guys. I buy my games all digitally online. Now you go, oh, well, how does that matter? Well, if you don't buy games digitally, you don't know. And I believe Xbox is the same way. I can't speak for sure. But I'll tell you how PlayStation is. I don't know about Xbox. I don't own one currently, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. When you pre-order a game on PlayStation, PlayStation Network, it will download the game in any day one update 2 or 3 days before the launch date. And it's sitting there with a countdown clock waiting for the content to unlock. What does that mean for you? Well, if you're a parent like me, that means there's no driving to the store at 11:30 at night, sitting outside. No, that doesn't exist. The game is there waiting for you. There's no installing, it's already installed. There's no downloading an update, it's already downloaded in there. So you know what that is? That's no driving from 11:30 to there. No driving back, no waiting for downloads. That is, at midnight, the game is downloaded. The game is playable. That's what I do, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, and that was my advice on midnight launches. Thank you for watching.
PlayStation